Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks host the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. Tonight at 7 p.m., it's soccer night and kids glow around the bases postgame. Saturday at 6:30, it's Broadway night with postgame fireworks and Broadway rave. Sunday at 1:30, it's Military Appreciation Day and the kids run around the bases.
A great day out for the entire family. Kids run the bases after every Sunday home game. Want the best seats all season? Get more Ferry Hawks for only $63. Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
There's a fellow by the name of David Epstein. David Epstein does a number of TED Talks. You must see him. You can go on YouTube and watch him. And he talks about how athletic performance, how it's changed over the years. And a couple things which is very interesting. If you take American men, listen to this fact, between, let's say, 20 and 40 years old, who are at least 7 feet tall, okay? Roughly 15 to 20% have played in the NBA at some point. That's a fact. Think about that. The probability an average American male plays in the NBA is roughly 1 in several thousand. The probability of a healthy 7-footer in the NBA is 1 in 5. It's not because 7-footers are better people. It's because basketball, of course, rewards height. Listen to this one, another one, these facts, which I find so interesting. This is the notion of how the dominance of East African runners, it could be altitude, fast twitch muscles, who knows. And whenever you speak of musculature, people get crazy because they're thinking, oh my God, this is the way they treated black slaves and men like cattle. And they say, no, we're talking about reality. So anyway, today the men's marathon record is held by Kenyan runner Sebastian Sawe, S-A-W-E, at 1:59:30. It was set in London in April of this year. Okay, the second fastest marathon ever is by Ethiopian runner Yomif Kejelcha, 1:59:41. Think about that. 1:59, it's 11 seconds. Before them, the record was held by Kenyans Kelvin Kiptum and Eliud Kipchoge. In fact, the men's world record has been held continuously by Kenyan or Ethiopian athletes for nearly 2 decades. The concentration of the very top is extraordinary. One recent analysis found that 19 of the 20 fastest marathon times ever were run by athletes from Kenya or Ethiopia. And 89 of the top 100 performances belong to runners from those two countries. It's incredible. Now, what does that mean? Nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that there may be a difference. How about this? How about Michael Phelps? Michael Phelps, he looked a little fodo, a little stonad, but still he was good, excellent. His physiology and physiognomy, his morphology, was incredible. He was 6'4". His wingspan was about 6'7", longer than his height. His wingspan. He had short legs for his height, reducing drag. He had large hands and feet functioning almost like paddles, extraordinary shoulder flexibility, and he produces unusually low amounts of lactic acid during exercise. He was a freak. Now, we also look at these things, which is very interesting. Jesse Owens, because you say, how would he compare today? In 1936, Jesse Owens ran the 100 meters in 10.3 seconds on a cinder track wearing primitive spikes, You had to bring your own trowel so you can dig a little hole for you to put your foot into to take off. Today we have different substances or different track surfaces that cause more of a bouncy kind of a feel. And this David Epstein notes that if you account for modern starting blocks, track surfaces, shoes, training methods, Jesse Owens' performance would compare well, if not better, to later eras. In fact, the point is that Jesse Owens would beat today's sprinters, but that technology and training made the difference. So it's fascinating. So when you see Jesse Owens, yep, him, I find it incredible.